Greetings, my V family all over the world. This is your chief. Welcome to week 34, alright, of the unbelievable year of 2021, guys. I don't know what to say. It has been the most exciting time for me since last March when the pandemic started, because we had to adapt, adjust, accommodate to reach you guys. I hope my Wednesday message is helping. I hope my Instagram live is helping. I hope my watch unboxings are helping. And I'll think of new ideas as we move along. Welcome to week 34. As I said, the most important week this month. It's rank advancement week, guys. So it's time to wake up and smell the coffee, baby. All right. This week has been exciting. I sort of missed Dato Sri Vijay. He's in Hong Kong, not in Malaysia. I still get my FaceTime with him. I get to get calls with him, but it's not the same. I think not being in the same geographical location, because my home is exactly 500 meters away from his house. All right. That's how, after he decided to build his home, that's when I built my home. So I could be close with my mentor. So I take block number 7, counsel with upline, very seriously. Okay. But Dato Sri is rocking it in Hong Kong. He met all the Hong Kong staff, the lucky guys in Hong Kong. And we are inching closer and closer to the 23rd anniversary of QNet, guys. Right? 23 years of changing lives, creating financial freedom for people all over the world, practicing rhythm, making a difference with the foundation in people's lives, and most importantly, helping nobody's become somebody's, taking somebody from zero to hero, paradigm shifts, that entrepreneurship is possible regardless of where you come from, race, religion, creed, all doesn't matter. We come together, we are one, guys. It's beautiful. I'm looking forward to the anniversary celebration, which is going to happen 8 September. Clear your calendar from 3 to 7 p.m. I think Hong Kong Standard Time. We're going to go live all over the world on Zoom, on YouTube Live, hosted by the V in collaboration with QNet to celebrate our 23rd anniversary. So make sure you clear your calendar. You're getting married, make sure there's a big screen so everyone in your wedding can see the beauty of the company you belong to, guys. Okay? And then 9th, 10th, 11th October, VCon Connect. And this time I promised Dato Sri and Japa, our great founders, that I'm going to raise the bar higher. All right. And we're going to break every record in network marketing history and have the largest number of people attending a virtual, dream building, warrior building, network marketing convention, guys. Our sole purpose to break records. Okay. And this week on my Wednesday message, I was thinking so much this whole week and trying to understand the elements of success in this business, what I have practiced, what I've learned from Dato Sri Vijay, which I put to practice. And I want you to listen very carefully to your gorgeous one and only chief, guys. All right. Now, network marketing, firstly, is not complicated. We have come to this freaking conclusion. It is simple, easy to understand, easy to teach and explain. The journey is unpredictable, tough sometimes, beautiful most of the time. But as long as you stay focused and never ever quit, I promise you, all right, you're going to reach your ultimate destination, whether it's a $5,000 check, $10,000 check, and ultimately max out. But you see, in this whole process, if you summarize the whole thing, it's about this. It's about the human factor, the human mind. All right. And I want to tell you something so important on this rank advancement week, which I've been thinking about just before switching on the camera. All right. We are a very unique, complicated being. All right. We get comfortable. too soon. We get frustrated, we get angry, we get happy, all right? But one truth about us, the humans, is that we have unbelievable potential within us, which I believe, and I firmly believe this, okay, from the bottom of my heart, equal potential in everyone. Now, don't talk about Steve Jobs and say that he's different, unique, lucky, timing, nonsense. You and I are the same. You and Dato Sri Vijay are born with the same limitless potential built into you. And I did a Wednesday message where I told you how to find the key and open up and unleash that limitless potential. But today I want to talk about something different. I want to talk to you guys about your ability to get it out of your downlines. All right? Because ultimately, the greatest frustration in network marketing is when your organization slows down. They get lethargic. Okay? Now, why does an organization get lethargic? Now, firstly, let me give you the comfort that it happens to everyone. Okay? Every organization on the planet will reach a point of comfort zone, fatigue, all right? And then suddenly you see BVs dropping a little bit in this organization here, presentation numbers dropping, attending system dropping. Now, this is the human factor. This is the X factor. You can't read it. You can't predict it. It happens right under your nose, right in front of you. You see this great, powerful organization sort of slow down for a while. And you are trying to figure things out. You're trying to figure out the formula. You talk to the leaders. You introduce a promo. You do a recognition night. You do all kinds of, stuff, hoping that an organization, wakes up and rises again. But guys, what you fail to understand, the solution is simple. And it applies to organization and it applies to individuals, your leaders, your downlines, your first line, second line, third line. Now they're human, okay? And they are running at top speed. And this always happens after an event, after a counseling session. Like whenever I come back from meeting Dato Sri Vijay, I'm on top of the world. You understand? I'm like switched on, crazy, cannot sleep, want to call people. I wake people up. I make Instagram videos in bed, just to share my excitement, share my switch onness. So if you realize, naturally, people are switched on. All right. Now, when people switch off, that's a different topic. This is when they are no longer committed. They are no longer a believer. They're no longer, on. So they switch off. They linger around, and you pray that they get switched on next week, next month, next VCC, all right, next ISB, next Wednesday message, next In the Zone with Dato Sri Vijay, and it happens. I've seen so many switch off people get switched on again, but I'm not talking about these people. I'm talking about the switch on people who are just slowing down, all right? And you get confused when you see these people because every ingredient in the formula is right. Power of association, perfect. All right. PAT, consistent. All right. Presentations, doing. System, attending. Attitude, great. Now, why are they slowing down? And this is what I have come to a conclusion. Okay. Now, these people slow down because it's your fault. All right. Wake up. Okay, the mood of your switch on leaders are directly linked to you, directly linked to the environment. Now, I did this experiment and it works. Now, imagine you are lethargic, tired, switched on, and suddenly your team, the team you support, your national team, whatever, is playing in the finals of a cricket match, a football match, a baseball, American football, basketball, whatever freaking sport you're involved in. And suddenly, even the most lethargic guy, the most, boring, comfort zone, moron, who lost all the mojo and passion, will be screaming like, goal! When they score a goal. All right? And that's the human mind. That a screen of 22 people playing football like Man City, when they win and you're a Man City supporter, which you should be, all right, something just clicks. So the human mind is very easy to manipulate. The human mind is something that reacts very easily to things like how you cry at a movie. You don't know the people, they are actors. But you can cry, you feel emotional, you call your mom and say, Amma, I love you, or Papa, I miss you, or you hug and kiss your husband or wife after watching a movie. That is how beautiful the mind is. That when the mind gets tired, all it needs is a stimulus. Scientific term. A catalyst. Another scientific term. You understand? All it needs, guys, I learned this from Dato Sri Vijay, okay, so don't be impressed. Anytime I look intelligent is because I copycat from Dato Sri Vijay. The rest of it is just me, okay? Alright, the other stuff. And it needs a stimulus, it needs a catalyst to get it on again. So it's like an engine, and then it's on like standby mode, and you just need something small. And the reason why it's your fault, because you take people for granted, assuming that they're switched on, and there's no longer a need for you to be switched on and to create an environment of passion and warriorship, because you think they're all close to you. They don't need this. Don't make that mistake. Regardless whether they're the biggest leader, they're the max out king or queen, and I deal with leaders every single day. They need that. They need that stimulus. They need to know that they have to be switched on. They need to engage with somebody who is switched on. You understand? It's like VCon. What does VCon do? Alright, when you are in the arena, when you're watching Dato Sri Vijay on your screen, he switches you on. He is the stimulus. He is that catalyst that reactivates the chemical balance in your body to boom. Atomic explosion happens again that creates the next wave of mojo, craziness, and passion, of fanatic building of your network marketing business. Alright? And the mistake leaders make is they stop doing this. They want to have only intellectual discussions. They want to be philosophers, you know. And I think it's necessary to get deep once in a while and talk about issues. But the rest of the time, what the mind needs is energy. It's the good vibrations. Remember that song? Alright, it needs that mojo. It needs that passion, environment of excitement. You take one of your leaders today and put them in a stadium. Alright, you cannot sit down when everyone else is cheering. And just because we are online, just because we are on Zoom, doesn't mean that you lose the ability to transfer that passion, transfer that mojo, transfer that burning desire, transfer that fire to your organization. Are you guys with me? Because you need to understand, your downlines are still human. Their mind needs that stimulus. Alright, that passion is something that people need, and it needs to be contagious. So network marketing is not a business of intellect. It's not a business of finding the secret of life. Network marketing is raw. It's about passion. It's about belief. It's about listening to somebody speak and suddenly you feel that you can do anything, guys. That's what network marketing is about. And when you are building an organization with 2 people or 2,000 or 20,000 people, the principle does not change. Dato Sri Vijay, until today, when he speaks to me on the phone, he pumps me up, guys. His voice goes like, okay, Apu, blah, 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 and then whoom, he goes from 0 to 100, and I can literally feel that energy come through the phone, and it awakens almost every cell in my body to re-energize myself. And you guys need that constantly, and you need to give that constantly to your organization, regardless of what their check is or who they are your inner circle, outer circle, different circle, doesn't matter. Network marketing relies on positive affirmation. It relies on the transfer of energy. I used to do this module so many times where I draw, you know, in school they call the transfer of energy, right? Energy. The energy of an atom vibrating in every cell, correct? In everything there is energy. In every material there is energy, correct? And when you heat it up with fire, it vibrates more and it changes form. You know, the atom here vibrates and it melts, right? And I drew a box with many circles inside, and you are the middle circle, and you are the atom, right? And if you stop vibrating, right? First you're vibrating like a maniac, and that vibration spreads to the whole organization. But you stop vibrating, the other parts still vibrate, but it eventually loses inertia. Another scientific term. It loses momentum. You understand? All right? And that's the mistake you make. You think you don't have to be the powerhouse. You think you don't have to say unbelievable anymore. I do this all the time. Even with people I work with for 20 over years, I still talk to Adli, Arun, David, Sati, and Dave, and everyone else with so much passion and mojo. Nobody reaches a point in their journey where they don't need it anymore. Trust me, I've been doing this for 23 years and I watched the best, Japa and Dato Sri Vijay. Now I am like this with Dato Sri Vijay every single day in his zone, but I still need his energy. And he has never stopped for 23 years to be that atom that's vibrating at a frequency which is limitless. Right? Cannot be calculated, because he's the source of energy for a whole organization. So you, whether you have 2 downlines, 2,000, 20,000, you are the source of energy, mojo, passion. And don't underestimate the power of these things. It is a stimulus for the mind, and it translates to how the person does activity, the frequency, the power, the resilience, the immunity against negativity and rejection. All comes back to this. Network marketing is about energy. It is about passion. It is about positivity. It is about somebody who can just talk to you, inspire you to do the impossible, see the invisible and rise, guys. And that is what network marketing is about. And the minute you forget that and you change it into some intellectual that you just want to talk and train and try to impart knowledge and intellectually trying to inspire them, are you crazy? You don't inspire people with intellect. You inspire people from here. Are you guys with me? And you need to do this. So this is week 34. And what your organization needs on this rank advancement week is not just strategy, how to max out or how to move rank. They need power. They need your energy. So the way you walk, the way you talk, the look in your eye matters, guys. Alright? And this is what you have to consistently inject into your organization. Or not, your organization may look good, but it will get lethargic. And lethargy leads to paralysis. You stop suddenly. Then you will be shocked and say, oh my God, what happened? You just didn't follow the basic rule. Keep vibrating. Alright? Make sure that you are the energizer bunny of your organization, regardless whether it's online or physical, because that is the catalyst, that is the mojo, that is the stimulus that keeps a network marketing organization growing, guys. Are you with me? So this week, inject your organization with your power, your passion. Raise the bar higher, create that excitement, create that energy. And week 34 will be an unbelievable week. I love you guys.